Hey guys, it's Luciano, and in today's video I want to talk about Patreon, and I wanted to talk about incentives that you would get from supporting me personally on Patreon. And towards the end of this video, I'm going to talk about the fact that you could very well see multiple versions of this video roaming around, but that's not important right now. So what Patreon is Patreon is a website that enables you to support your favorite content creators, and while this is predominantly YouTubers, you don't necessarily have to be a YouTuber in order to benefit from Patreon, nor do you have to post videos in order to get support from Patreon. And what I personally am going to make videos about, I'm going to include videos about writing, about history, about religion, atheism, and Honduras. And those of you that know me know that those are all of my favorite topics, but I am also going to be using Patreon as a way to interact with people who may have seen my work on the multitude of different websites that I publish on or that I create content on, but don't quite know how to support me. And for those of you who aren't interested in the personal stuff, don't want to rely on my Facebook as my main source of information. So now I'm going to talk a little bit about the way that Patreon works. So Patreon enables you to create an account and to donate money to people whose content you think deserves some financial uplifting, or to people whose content you want to see more of, so that way so it's a way for you to essentially give the content creator incentives and for you to help make their lives easier, because even creating videos like the one I'm creating right now is not an easy thing to do, nor is it something that can be done very fast. And the way Patreon usually works is that people donate per content created. So whether that's video or not, like if it is video, people donate per video. However, some people have changed it so that you donate once per month, which is the way that I'm going to be running my account, at least at first. However, you can also have it so that so you can also set up a limit on which people can donate. So the person who's donating is in charge of doing this, and if this person only wants to donate $1 per month or per every so often, they can do that instead of donating $1 or more per every single bit of content published. So that's one reason to support Patreon. I will also be in the process of beginning to write full time and beginning to work on novels for publication. And one of the main reasons that people could get behind supporting me personally is that a lot of people know that I am an atheist, but a lot of people don't know that I also write fantasy. I write contemporary fantasy, which is the genre which centers on fantastic elements with a modern backdrop. So it's essentially real life, but with magic, but with monsters, but with other elements of fantasy. And my main novel project right now is actually something that I have no doubt some people will see as a little bit edgy, but I think a lot of people could also be very fascinated with. It's a novel centered around the conflict that occurs when Yahweh, the god of Christianity, and the god of Judaism, and arguably the god of Islam, very arguably the god of Islam, decides to appear in this world and begin the rapture in the 7 years of tribulation. And the novel is centered around two main characters who are the children of other gods and how they interact with the world around them as the world is engulfed in the prophecies involved in the Book of Rapture. And if you would like to see information on that, information on community building, general information on me, there's a thing called the Patreon feed. And that is where people who donate will be able to see the works that their donations help create. And I'll be posting a lot of stuff, including excerpts from the book over there. So if you would like to see all of that, if you'd like to learn some more, leave a comment, message me, and or support my account. Thank you guys. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I will see you later.